I'm making these into custom skates. Hey everyone, I'm Payne coming at you from Madam Quad HQ, and we're building custom skates today. I'm going to try something new, I'm going to try something exciting, and something out of the ordinary. Let's see how it goes. So, my wife is leaving me. Not forever though, but she is leaving these boots behind forever. And I thought I want to make them into a pair of goofy, funky custom skates. But then I thought, oh my goodness, rainy season is around the corner, and how cool would it be if you could have a rain boot skate that's actually resistant to the water? So that's why we're going to put some rust-proof bearings into these babies. We're going to use some shark wheels, and we're going to see if these babies can withstand the force of the water. Too long. First step, we need to take out the insoles on the inside of the boot. I am definitely foreseeing some issues with taking this insole out and potentially putting an aluminium insole on the inside just to make it a little bit stronger. All I'm doing is I'm really just kind of trying to get my fingers underneath the insole. It's not glued in too tightly, and bam, it's out. Next one. Oh. So on the inside, it's basically the same, but it's a little bit sturdier with the rubber. As you can see though, I can bend it a lot, so I think I'm definitely going to put that aluminium insole on the inside. And then this is just the normal insoles that just came out. It's going to give us a little bit of softness when we put that aluminium insole in. Alright, let's try. This is a US 10 shoe. Sorry, women's 10 shoe. So I'm going to put a US 9 male insole in. I don't know why it's male and female. Let's try and pop this insole in. All right, I popped it in. That went in relatively easily. Let's try the other one. Perfect. If you've watched my videos, you will know that we need to find the center of the shoe. So I have my marking tool here. Let's quickly do that. Where is the center of the shoe? Cool. All right. This is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited. Ooh, okay, the front looks a little bit not quite center, but we know that that's usually the issue with marking the center of the boot. It's going to look a little bit off center, but that just kind of just looking at it with my eyes, I can see that it's definitely going to be between the second and the third toe. But it just looks a little bit skew. I guess it's because of the shape of the boot. And I've never done a boot like this before, so now that we found the center of the shoes, let's line up our plates, mark the plates, and then we're going to drill. Line up on my center line, line up that center line. Looks pretty cool. Okay, mark it, mark it, mark it, mark it. The other one. I want to do the right mounting. So as you can see, my plate is a little bit short for the boot. I probably would have liked a few centimeters more. So it's going to be a bit of a short mount, which means it's just going to be easier to kind of tilt yourself forward, which might also mean that we will be able to be dancing in the rain. Dancing in the rain. Well, skating in the rain. Although he did totally skate in that movie. There we go. Mark it, mark it. Now my favorite part. The drilling. Put on the gloves. I'm in a singing mood today. Get my little wooden blocks so that I can drill. Oh, okay, this is going to be a tough one. Usually with the shoes, I would kind of make sure that I can fold it enough so that I can actually get grip to drill. But I'm going to have to figure something else out with these babies. Okay, so for the drilling, we have to be quite careful. I would recommend wearing gloves just because the drill has a life of its own sometimes. Let's go! Yes. Nice, good pressure. Woo! Okay, the back one, oh my goodness. Steady hand, steady hand. Whoopsie, not steady hand. It almost felt like I drilled through the boot, but thank goodness for that aluminium insole. Ah! Steady hand. Yes, all right. Number one, donezo. These heels are definitely causing me some trouble. Just because I really need to push down into it to make sure it goes. Ah, perfect. All right, they are now not waterproof anymore. So we'll definitely have to put a plate on there to make sure that it's nice and tight for the water again. Next step, I'm taking my aluminium insoles out. I'm re-drilling those holes. And that's it for now. So let me do that. Ooh. All right, cool. I don't know if you guys can see the marks that I made on my aluminium insoles here from the inside. So I'm just going to remark them and then I'm going to drill them. And then we're more than halfway done. Okay. So how do we remark the plates again? Oh, yes, Milani. We do this and then we do that and then we pop it here and then we do that. Exactly. That's exactly what you have to do. Awesome. Now my pen is not marking. Okay, cool. And then that one. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to have to re-drill the back holes. Just because it did kind of slip a little bit. But let's see when we get there. Okay. Really shouldn't play with the drill like that, but... Oopsie, oopsie, really oopsie. Zoop it out, zoop it out. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but the aluminium did not like that I wanted to put the drill through it. Alright, so I really think I'm going to have to re-drill the holes in this shoe. Because while I was drilling, my hand kind of slipped a little bit. So there's definitely 2 or 3 millimeters off, which can make a big difference on mounting a skate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the holes like this. I'm going to put the aluminium insole back inside the shoe, and then from the inside of the shoe I'm going to drill through. So, but only if the holes don't line up. So let's see how that goes. Just want to make the holes a little bit bigger, just so that we can make sure that our bolt is flush. I want to make sure our bolt's going to sit flush within these holes. So I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Definitely told you about the technique that I'm using at the moment in one of our videos. So just be careful when you do it at home also. This way I'm also getting rid of all of these gunky things, the metal that's getting stuck there. Because you do not want that in your foot. Donezo! I'm going to clean up my workspace real quick. And then we're going to pop these guys back. Everybody, everywhere, clean up, clean up, clean up your Moment of truth. Let's pop these guys back. Let's go in here. Okay, so far it's looking like my holes are lining up. So I don't think I'm gonna have to re-drill, but let's see first. Mounting bolts. I keep getting the wrong one. So the reason I'm saying there's a wrong one is I don't like this, because that's more for like a boot that has a heel where you don't have to have the thread all the way, versus this one where you can get a lot closer into it. Wish me luck, everyone. Okay, I found the hole. I found it. My finger's in the way. Oh, thank you, Wellington boot. This is a tough one. Oh my goodness, I keep losing it. Okay, I got it. Now I need to unget it. So it's bent under the aluminium insole. And now I try to push it through the hole. Okay, come on. This isn't frustrating at all. Okay, let me try a different hole first. Back one, back one. Yay! Gives me a sense of accomplishment, and then the other ones won't feel so intense. Oh, and I lost the hole again. Come on, come on. It keeps going, like folding in under the aluminium insole. It's really frustrating. Okay, I might give up on this one and try the other one first. If you get frustrated with one, maybe the other one is more rewarding. Though now my hands are really warm and it's a little bit gross. It's gonna be like 10 minutes! And it went under the thing again. Maybe I do need to do a different, longer one, but then it's not gonna go in. Watch me suffer, everyone. Come on, come on, come on, come on! No, it did not want to come on. A few more goes. I can see it. Shut. Okay, let's try this. I want to see if the hole is actually And if it lines up with the inside, which it doesn't feel like it does. Oh, no, there it is. I just pushed it in wrong. To the back. To the window. Okay, let's try again. Back to the back. No, that's to the side. No. Sorry, guys. I got it! I got one in, everyone. I got 3 more to go, but I feel like I am beating it. Even if I'm not beating it, I need to tell myself that, because this is a very awkward hand position, and I'm all about awkward hand positions, but oh my goodness. All right, got him. Now I gotta put the back ones in. Easy peasy. No, not that one. Yes, okay. Before I do that, let me do this one. Another one bites the dust. I think the reason it's so difficult is because the aluminium insole is kind of lifting. So I need to push the insole down to get to the hole to make sure that it pushes through. And then if I just miss the hole, it doesn't want to go through. Everyone's going to learn so much about frustrated Milani today. You see it? You see it? I see it. Okay. Okay, I feel like this one's a little bit skewed because the aluminium insole is kind of pushing it a bit. As soon as I pull everything tight, it'll line up perfectly. Should line up perfectly. Woo-ee! All right, let's put these plates on. This is kind of what I was worried about when I was drilling the holes, because you see how they're going like this. And my holes are obviously not that far like in. So let me see how I can fix that. Okay, cool. You're in. What about you, buddy? Yes. Before they can change their mind. Come on, just bite. Okay, this one is being a little bit tough. It doesn't want to click onto the thing. Maybe I need to tighten the other one first. Okay. You spin me right round, baby. Okay, let's try this one now again. Oh yeah, that's gonna work now. Okay. Just gotta use a little bit of force. Oh, dang! She nice! Okay, next one. Oh, this one's back is a lot better. Even though I could totally fit that one on, these ones are just more equal. Okay, everyone, almost there. Come through so far through the process. No, I can't get this knot on. I'm gonna use my other drill to make them tight. Yeah, we got 2 drills. What about it? What do you want to say about it, huh? We build a lot of skates. Obviously, the other drill is a little bit better than this one. I usually I let it go until the drill doesn't want to go anymore, because that will tell me that it's kind of like at the end of its at the end of the thread. Guys, I'm so excited for these ones. OMG. Okay, one more. And let me break it. We're gonna break off the extra pieces here so that nothing gets in the way of the wheels. We don't want our wheels to get bitten. Okay, gotta need some force. Oopsie. Too much force, shove it. Okay, the thing is moving around. I need to tighten it again. Come on. I don't want it to be unsafe. This is where I break into a sweat ball. Yo, they look very loose, don't they? They look too loose for my liking. Okay, so I'll definitely recommend doing the little hand tool every now and then. Yo, I'm not feeling too good. Let me just tighten it with the drill. For the inside ones, I didn't really tighten them too much, it seems, because they're still... I wonder if it's that drill. It's a bit shitty. Important to use the right tools, everyone. That other drill was a bit tired, I would say. Now we're talking. Okay, sorry. I'm just very excited that this drill is working better. Here you can see how it compresses. The heel is just gonna compress now. Okay, now it's gonna be safe to break these things off because everything is nice and tight. Oh yeah, now it's not moving. Okay, we were worried that the sole was maybe a little bit too soft, which I think it is, and that's why it does allow for a bit of movement. But now that I compress the aluminium insole like really tight onto the plate, it's so much better. Put some blocks on here and slide it out, man. All right, next step, we're gonna put these guys together. I have my tracks, I have my cushion cups, I have my pivot cups, I have everything that you need. I'm gonna start with my big fatties. And then I'm gonna put my little pivot cups in for the lubrication, you know. And then I'm popping these guys in. Ah, and they click. That's the most satisfying feeling when they click. And then these guys. And then wheels. And then these guys are done. Well, 50% of it anyway. Okay. Click. Cool. Cool. Let's tighten these guys up. I'll tighten them just so that it's a bit flush, the kingpin. We know we all like our skates at a different tightness. What's next? We got wheels, because we can't roll on this. Oh, you'll fall on your face, yeah? All right, rust proof. And then we got some normal militant bearings over here. So what we're gonna do is 4 of them are gonna be rust proof, and then 4 of them are going to be normal bearings. And then one day when we go test these bad boys out in the water, we'll actually be able to see if it's really rust proof or if it's just a bunch of BS. All right, check it out. That's what I got. So for those of you that don't know what a shark wheel is, this is a shark wheel. They're actually for skateboards, and what we understand them to be is because there's a bunch of grooves within the wheel and they're so fat, you should be able to roll over like most little rocks and most cracks without it really stopping your progress or like breaking your speed. I've only tried them once on roller skates and they were pretty fat, but I think they'll be nice for like an outdoor pump track or something like that. All right, so those are our non-rusty wheels. No, our rusty wheels, and then these are the rust proof. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, just making sure the bearings have, I'm putting them in on the right side, but I am. Just looking at the rust proof bearings, I can't really see a big difference looking at it, because they're basically looks the same as that. I'm also not sure about how many ball bearings there are in each of them, but with the rust proof it should probably have some sort of like rust protection over it, but other than that they're pretty much the same. I'm just going to say it's the protection against the water, I think. Let me see if the box tells us something more that I don't know. Maybe you don't have to clean them as much as a normal bearing because the water isn't going to stick or something like that. Last phase, let's put these wheels on. Let me just put this nut away, otherwise Sarah's gonna... let's say right foot is gonna be our rust-proof foot. Just so we remember, but we can anyway see the bearings, the difference in the bearings, so that's fine. So putting them onto the axles here, onto our trucks and onto the axles, I can see that the hub is quite big, as in like very deep. So I'm gonna have to really tighten these nuts, which is probably gonna be more than you would a usual nut just because they are so deep, but it shouldn't affect us too much because the axle doesn't stick out of the wheel hub. So it should be okay. Oh, but I'm liking these colors. The table is so unstable. All right, and then this is our non-rusty. I keep saying non-rust proof, yeah, that's better, not non-rust. Okay, and let's tighten, easy peasy, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm using a 13 for the wheels. I'll make sure I can do a spin test once all of them are tightened. Work smarter, not. Okay, keep your wrist tight. Okay, and then my tool. Now they can't spin at all. Oh. All right, everyone, you remember the spin test, right? Yes. Okay, they have pretty much the same spin. There we go. Oopsie. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Just right. Wow, 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 wow. I really love this build. OMG, it looks awesome. It looks really hardcore, don't you think? And maybe you'll see me rolling down the street when it's raining and typhoon season. Okay, typhoon season might be a bit too dangerous, but it's cool. We won't get wet. Our feet won't get wet. And we have rust-proof bearings, so we're good. We're good. Do you guys think my wife is gonna like her new shoes, huh? No, she's not a skater. She totally won't like it. No, she'll like it, but okay. We're definitely gonna go test them in the rain whenever it rains again in Hong Kong. It should be soon, and then let you guys know how it works, how it feels. I think they're gonna feel great. The one problem I can foresee is that they might be a little bit loose. Whoever wears them probably has to double up on some socks, put some extra insoles in there, just to make sure that as your foot moves, your shoe moves with you, because that's really where the danger comes in from any skate, is that your skate isn't moving with your foot, and then, oh, what's happening with your skate? And then you fall. And if you don't want to do like super hectic tricks, they don't really have to fit your feet perfectly. But yeah, I want to go try these guys out. I want to try them out, in the rain, and see if we slip and slide or if we actually get where we want to be. I'm so glad you actually stayed with me through this video to watch how I built these awesome skates. If you have cool ideas for what any sort of skate or any sort of shoe that you want to turn into a skate, pop it down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I'm always up for a new challenge, so definitely let me know. And yeah, subscribe to this channel, yeah, like, do it.